Round though, fast play towards A here for the big side. They are looking for a chance. Dexter to tear their head off tabseN though. That's a great beginning here. Quito will find a trade. P250 finding a mark. I don't know what it is, but big in their P250s, man. They have been finding some serious success. Tizian, he'll set the bomb down. cSGO up close towards APC as well. And so this does get very difficult for the MOUZ retake. Big littered in and around the site, and even then they've got a passive post plant behind it. So cSGO, even if he goes for one, it's going to be more and more problems. Thin can't go for anything though. bymas has picked up the kill. Now the Glock on the site, it's Tizian to do it all, but he can't find much. It's Crimbo now alongside that P250 of Quito. A 2-on-3.
How many clutches can Big win in this series? There might be another one added to the tally. They're not fully sticking to it, and they're pulled off of the defuse. Quito still dancing with the diffuser and the one that holds in front, and he's trying to hold the shot, but he can't. He hits the headshot under their paws. Still a bit of a lull in the action. Big are hoping to find and punish some of these mistakes. They were doing so much of that on Nuke. Oh, that felt like a consider of a kill for Dexter, but Tizian able to spin in time, so an M4 recovered, and that's not guardable there for MOUZ. Something that could be transitioned over to another player. Quito has armor. torzsi still taking these fights over at long and doing so much damage. Not able to find the kills are Big, but finally a trade comes through, but the rotates here as well for MOUZ, so it doesn't go.
It's one in which Big are going to be looking to take towards B, and well, if they do, they are actually being read into. Having said that, this position from tabseN, he's already slipped the net. Okay, sure, there is a man in con that's spotted and taken down. Tizian gone, but this does give them a real good chance in this round, especially with a flank towards A. They won't expect someone so close to sight, but neither do Big up close towards the playground position. Dexter ready for the single. tabseN has to reveal himself. It's torzsi to take face, and he will go down. A 3-on-3 scenario, and low HP plagues Crimbo. But for the rest of the Big side, they have patched no holes in this defense because tabseN's found his way right forward.
Yeah, bomb making its way over as well. Player at stairs won't get there in time. A Molotov prevents that peek, and Frozen still playing passive, so bomb can be dialed in, and Crimbo can escape this site as well. The fact he's low HP and holds that AWP still has a lot of capacity to have impact on this round, and Quito's holding for the con flank. bymas takes the peek, and Quito will find it. A man advantage now for Big. Flash as well goes askew. JDC finds nothing and sees nothing as his teammate falls. A 1-on-3 that Big have all the advantage in. A long-distance peek with that AWP, and JDC will fall right into it. Big. If they tried to sneak past this smoke, would have been met with a nasty surprise. And he's holding, once again, waiting for MOUZ to make the first move, and it's Frozen plucked out of the air. cSGO hitting the headshot, but bymas able to respond in kind. cSGO dropped down to 1 HP. 4-on-4, and Big don't have really anywhere else to go. tabseN still trying to look over towards toilets, but Tizian's found the kill he needs to. Crimbo as well, another trade found, and tabseN looking to rendezvous. A flank is coming onto this player from short, and Dexter had no idea. Another 1v3 offered up. That bomb's still not dropped as of yet, and torzsi, I don't know if it's position's known either, hasn't spammed too many shots, but Crimbo... I think it's a map thing. Feels like a team one, and yeah, nobody buys anything here for MOUZ. A 5-man stack on this B bomb site. Bigger headed that direction.
Well,
on Tizian.
Yeah, it does take a bit of damage, and of course you can see the passive approach taken. Let Crimbo run out and take face next. You set that 5-stack towards B, and sure, it could have caused some problems. Not meant to be though. Frozen, he's in the Molotov. Crimbo will take down.
The story might have entered its intro. They don't have a lot of presence over towards that B side of the map, so MOUZ can feel a little bit more comfortable with the fact that they have these 3 players hovering over towards this A side. Especially with utility sailing in. Dexter finding another one of these kills, and no refrag, no re-entry here for Big. Tizian creeping in.
Oh, and Tizian, no, fluffs his line. What could have been, it shan't not, because Big themselves are 2-on-5. Then again, Nuke will be an interesting one. They've seen themselves in this position many a times before, and Big have even found success from this point in time, but with the seconds counting down, I think the time that Big have to take here, minimizing, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a save. In the meantime, Dexter, back turned, very nicely done. Well, Crimbo, 1 on 5, 18 seconds left. Yeah, run for the hills, my friend. No chance in this one. Save the KD, save the utility, save the AK more importantly. And for MOUZ, of course, they can pick up the rewards. A couple of AKs to go with it into round 7. And MOUZ to equalize.
Oh, whatever you do, don't die after time. That's the worst thing that you can do. Be in for a nasty surprise. I suppose bymas is there to back him up for.
This is so dangerous, all up close, and he somehow wiggles out. Surely not. bymas the second. torzsi, criminal act towards short, and he somehow gets away with it all. A big slice of the pie taken. Big wondering what on earth just happened, because there's no way an AWP should get away with that in the best of times. Never mind there. Low HP escapes, and bymas even doubles up.
Yeah, fantastic setup. The flash sailing too high to hit torzsi, and so he just gets an easy kill. And then bymas allowing the safe retreat. And we can't count out these low personnel rounds here from Big. Boost up. Let's see if anyone on MOUZ goes over to the barrels. They have a little bit of time to play with, but it is swiftly departing them. 40 seconds left, and noise made deconstructing this boost does give some indicators as to what's coming their way. 2 players off short, very likely, but 4 players in proximity for MOUZ to defend.
Oh, yeah, this is a big stack for MOUZ. They've gambled right. Great flash. tabseN caught blind, so delaying the entry, and that gives JDC his chance to strike on top of the boxes. Crimbo will respond. Nice bit of tag onto frozen, but eventually will fall. And CSGO keeping the big green into the next one. You said it earlier, right? You keep more money should you save the AWP than what you'd get from losing anyways. And so, yeah, sure, keep the big green into the next. Crimbo's got stacks of cash. tabseN might even be able to fork out the AK by himself, so only a couple of drops needed to deteriorate that big side and force them into a high-pressure moment. bymas towards short as well, doubled up with the AK of JDC. The conventional one that gave MOUZ the 5-on-4 in the previous, looking to do the same again. tabseN low, flash on bymas, but he's easily got the trade. Tizian out, and while CSGO able to respond.
Oh, bymas just can't escape. Door blown open. torzsi, spots the shoulder of CSGO, but he escapes. Wasn't ready for that fight whatsoever. A 2-on-4 that could have been made just 3 here for Big. And CSGO didn't wait for a moment. Got all the way through CT spawn and is now flanking this B bomb site. Does Frozen know that? Would he have any idea that this is a possibility? CSGO was so brazen. Now he can just cut off the rotates. torzsi might just move into the action, and he can hear these steps all day long. CSGO, a sitter. Legs him up instead, but torzsi finished off, and Frozen trapped between a rock and a hard place, but that rock is at least dismantled. Had a pickaxe.
Nice. Getting rid of one, taking the other, so Frozen giving them no opportunity to save the AWP, but again, a close round, nicely done. The flank was good for the AWP. And even better for Big, they do manage to get themselves that 4th round and move that peg closer to catch MOUZ. It's a tie game heading into round 9. Money for MOUZ isn't too bad either, so they might just be able to pour together the money and put together a decent buy. But of course, it's what sits behind that out of this round. Well, smoke towards front toilets. torzsi's AWP disabled for now. CSGO, he'll be out of the round early. bymas finding the wall bang actually through the short wood, I guess. Straight towards Con. Very nicely done behind the boost. He will find one. Dexter should double up as well. Crimbo needs to trade. It's an instant headshot from Dexter though. Low HP, but it doesn't matter. 5-on-2. MOUZ right back into the driver's seat. What a round, but no response from Big. These trades have been a bit sloppy.
They'd hoped that they would have been able to seal it, but Dexter getting that double does make it more interesting. Smoke down over it long as well. Keto's trying to hunt this player down. Knows Dexter wouldn't have gone too far. And, well, he's lost Tizian while searching and hunting for this frag. Dexter.
To the second half, for the here and now, MOUZ will be more than comfortable with the position that they have. AWP on torzsi, there's AK saved. That's a beautiful reaction from torzsi. The first kill of probably many, but it's actually Dexter to do the heavy lifting. torzsi a second, looking for the hat trick. It's a bit laboured, but He's got there anyway. Yeah, Dexter would have heard a couple of these steps, but he will hear the people up close behind him, around him. I don't think they'd know that there's a couple of players out towards long, and he's turned the wrong way. Keto, just a bullet to the back of his head will be his demise. Frozen having a look, seeing if he can spot any utility. Great flash, great opportunity, only for the one. bymas with a double. It's a still defense on the A site as he continues to pop off. Sis and Scout good for one, and a dink from Keto, unable to find the finish.
Close. Torzsi will drag attention, and that's where Dexter should be able to spring in.
Yeah, absolutely. Torzsi. Narrow angle, run boost in, missed shot, and the Rock player can only find one. It's Dexter. As he said, kills definitely not the game, but he needed to find more than just the one, it felt like. Torzsi leaving him hanging to dry. JDC in the meantime will catch Keto, so elsewhere towards B. That is a very deep player of Big gone, and so all their attention turned back towards A. It's Torzsi's AWP alongside the rifles. Jump spot here from Tizian will not reveal the information that Torzsi still posted, and we know how good Torzsi can be from angles like this. He has shown great passion, great power. The AWP just seems to be so built for the short position. Peeks in, nice first shot. There we go, some of the Torzsi magic coming in. bymas.
8-4, and only these pistols once again here for Big. They do have a bit more of these resources once again. Torzsi hearing them transition up con, and they are not chasing this man down. He has too many fallback paths, and they're actually conceding the site control. They have players making this rotate in. They will get there in time. Smoke down at the divider as well. Tabson losing men in the back lines, and he cannot get anything done on the site. Really firm hold on this bomb site and firm hold on this half.
But he's going to have eyes on Keto, and he will keep following to see if he can get a lineup, if he can find a couple with it. He knows that player's there. He's got his back turned right now. Keto back and forth. Peeks in. No, Torzsi. It could have been huge, but instead he gets nothing. Sis in a second, and now bymas towards Connector's going to have to be the main man as the bomb gets set down. There was a chance to deny it, but Frozen in the meantime a double. bymas to pinch away the triple, and now the AWP of Sis to find 3 more. 2 already, 2 more to go, but a missed shot onto Frozen will cost them the round, and Torzsi's mistake means Big's demise because somehow they turn... Oh no! The timing again! Torzsi's just hit with more misfortune. A 5-on-4 into the hands of Big. Quick trade. Searson going for heroics. No trade potential there. And Dexter will take the freebie. Throws the smoke. Tries to create the false illusion that he's running away. But he's stuck around looking for a second.
Flash in and too high, but Dexter still gets the kill?
What?
The widest of swings, and Crimbo didn't stand a chance. Tabson doesn't expect him to still be sticking around. Another kill from Dexter, a 3-piece so far. MOUZ have got Big, lock and key, a 2-on-4 that surely goes no other way. Tizian might have an opportunity, but turned the wrong direction. Dexter has been so elusive. Man's got invisibility on, and Keto too far from this bomb.
For the ace as well, Dexter. Will he find it? Oh my god, nice reactionary shot from Keto.
Does he have
a bit more to
no
do.
time to make this work, surely?
Yeah, I think, you know, knife out, he still runs. Maybe he can go connector to B. That would probably be the fastest route, but as soon as he pulls out that AK, I think he knows this round is very much gone, and he'll be hunting for the kills instead. Still going to try and play the objective, but as you can see, it took him, what, 10 seconds to get there, so if he can get his running boots on, he'll get into the site. Maybe about 5-6 seconds left, but even then, you've got to play 100 on short, and well, I think Dexter's just heard the steps, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Keto offered up a chance, but taking a lot of damage and not doing a lot in reciprocation. Frozen has been tagged, but no kills found as of yet. Searson lingering and finding tag after tag. JDC does hunt him down, so a 3-on-4 that... all just points more and more into the favor of MOUZ. They have a little bit of time to set their sights on one of these two. Whether they go up or back down con over towards B is certainly a chance, but they've got to make their move rather quickly. Tabson's looking for information and might just find it. Torzsi, oh man, guillotines him just as he spots them transitioning away from the bathrooms, and a Tizian smoke. Oh, this is really dangerous, but they're spamming him to high hell. 20 HP, and they have to go 15 seconds. They're waiting for the monster players, but they find him around the smoke anyway. That means Crimbo's left for dead. A conversion.
Single step closer to victory. Fortunately, they have stacked towards B. The nades come in. I mean, I would say with decent time, maybe Bymas to take a fair chunk of damage. Dexter out of the round as well, but he's done a terrific amount. It's the core of Big, a couple of these players, very, very low. And for MOUZ themselves, they know, okay, sure, that was a definite stack towards B. Let's just run back towards A, no problems whatsoever. And they are taking their time in doing so, and that has given a bit of space for Big to rotate.
Big reading right into that as well. They know we're stacked here, so why don't we reset over the other side? Jump peaks might give away a bit of the game. tabseN going for a flank through Con, but can't imagine he gets there in time to really do too much damage. He's wrapping through Fountain as well. Wrong direction. MOUZ setting their sights on B instead. And they've conceded control here on the side of Big. This is a free B.
Or is it?
Long distance stinks.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's like USP from yonks away finding the damage, but fortunately bomb set down. Frozen gonna pick up the opener, still tapping away with that gaules through the heaven smoke. There's a couple of bits of utility here, like that molly that will catch off a couple of these players. Crimbo forced into the open, CSGO sitting behind, and well, unfortunately torzsi, he will eat a bullet to the head, but fortunately that head Kevlar shall give him a little bit more space. Spam coming in, Frozen, all too knowledgeable. Guy is a pistol, but lost from this position, so they still have to be on their toes and be careful. Warned about what's to come. MOUZ 45 seconds left. There's a couple of smokes, a couple of nades, whatever it may be. But there's an AWP on torzsi to give them the opening frag in their name. Dexter moving forward as well. Tizian, a nice bait and switch with Sis, and a second kill as well for the AWPer. As this goes from bad to worse, MOUZ, they themselves are going to be in a bit of turmoil. Bymas at least to find one through the wall. Tizian, he will get jump peeked upon. JDC finds the frag. 20 seconds left, though. Time is the big constraint, and the bomb is still yet to be even picked up. It's considered by JDC, but he's tapping away at the headshot angle. The molly shall flush the rifle out, and that gives JDC the opportunity to find the headshot. And another one as well.
Maybe don't stand for nothing, and MOUZ don't stand for much more of this overpass. Another pick found, and it's torzsi's AWP. Dexter as well finds another. So that magic has been absent. Depleted in mana are Big. And flashes are perfect. tabseN out in the open in no man's land and taken down. Keto and Crimbo, the 2Ks are not feeling okay. Big, a 1-on-4 now needed, and this is the stand-in, the replacement for Favin, given that he's ill. He's had a pretty damn good qualifier. But this is a lot to ask for.
Yeah, the highlight of the entire game will be now, if they want to stay within this one here. Big, and well, the first headshot found, but another one from torzsi. It's the AWP to find the last. 16-4.